story time, you know? Like, but, by the way, no hate to anyone that was involved in this. Like, and actually, I don't know if I want to post this because I don't want to get in trouble if something happens. Like, the story that I'm going to tell today is basically something about my softball team. Okay? Again, no hate to anybody, okay? I'm so scared of, like, getting, like, in trouble for this. Like, telling a story time on YouTube. But, like, 2 days ago, or no, it was yesterday. Yesterday, so it was just a normal day, okay? It was a normal day. Got out from school, and I was getting ready to go to softball practice because I play softball. And, I was the first one there. I'm usually always the first one there because, like, we like to just get there really early. And I like to get snacks and, like, eat them before the practice. So I was the first one there, and I was playing catch with my dad. And 2 of the teammates showed up. I'm not going to say any names, but 2 of my teammates showed up. And so I was like, hi. They said hi back. They're just like, we're just waiting there. And then the coach showed up. And then another teammate showed up. So I was like walking to go get that teammate because I'll see if I can like edit like a softball field because I don't have any pictures of it. I think I'll have to like go on Google and see. But I'm gonna try to put a picture of a field here. So like in the outfield, I hope I don't look stupid doing this because if I don't put a photo, I'm gonna look so weird. There's the dirt, there's just grass, like open area, and more grass with like a walkway. So the teammate was like coming down to the field. And I was like walking to her so then we could walk back together to the field. And then like after we all got together, the coach was there and me and 3 other girls were there. And another girl. And basically we were putting our stuff down. I hope this isn't boring, guys. We're all putting our stuff down, putting our bags down, and we were about to get ready to like stretch and warm up, you know, like doing like stretches and like doing to like throw and catch, you know? Like talking about something, how it wasn't that good of a day for her. And then another teammate said how she was just kind of sleepy, you know? Like, it's nothing deep, nothing big at all. Like, she was just tired from school. And then the coach, I guess, took it as like a misunderstanding, like took it the wrong way. Took it as a way as like saying that we don't want to be there. And this is something I said there, like exactly what I said. I asked if the playoffs, because it was practice for playoffs, I was asking if the playoffs, was it double elimination or like just 1 game and you're out. So basically if you lose 2 games then you're out, or if you lose 1 game and you're out. Because I thought it was 2. But then they told me, oh no, it was 1. And then like I said, oh, I wonder how we're in the playoffs because we lost a bunch of games. Because that was true. We did lose a lot in the season. So yeah, I was just like wondering how that was like possible. But like everyone gets a chance to go into playoffs. And then the coach took it in the wrong way. And like thought of it as like bad attitude and like bad behavior. She thought he, I'm not gonna say anything. They thought that like basically we were saying that we don't want to be there and like we hope that we lost. So like they took it the wrong way and they were like, well, if you don't want to do this then you can leave. So we just thought they were joking, but I guess they weren't because one girl picked up her bag and then me and the other 3 girls, we went to go form a circle to like start stretching, doing like our stretches like that and stuff. We're like stretching, and then I noticed the coaches and a girl walking away, and I was like, wait, what are they doing? And we all turned around. They all turned around because I was already facing them, and then they were all just walking away from the field, and we were so confused because we're like, it wasn't even like bad. We didn't say anything like bad or do anything bad. Like we weren't trying to do anything or say anything that would like hurt anyone's feelings. Like we just said that we were tired and like we didn't know how we were in playoffs because we lost a bunch. So then my dad was the only parent there because the other teammates' parents weren't there at the time. Like they were still like finding parking, I guess, or like still walking to the field. So we all ran to my dad and we were like, yeah, the coaches are leaving because I don't know, like they're just leaving. And he was like, why would you guys do? Because originally I didn't know they were leaving. I thought they were just walking to the dugouts. I'll show a picture of a dugout. Hopefully I get it. Like a picture of a dugout here. I thought they were gonna walk to the dugout because like there's an outfield, and we were in the grass. We were in the outfield, and we thought they were gonna go like set up the stuff and like put their bags in the dugout. But then they actually started walking away from the field, and like starting to like walk up like just far away from us. And so my dad like was looking at them, and we were saying it kind of loud. We were like, yo, where are they going? So maybe they would like hear us and like tell us something. But they just kept on walking, and they're walking fast because like they got out of there like super quick. So then the other parents started showing up, and like the parents were wondering what's happening, and like they started asking the coach questions because like they were like eventually like in front of the coach because they weren't there yet, and like they walked past the coach, and they're like to the coach, they're like, the coach was like, practice is canceled because of really rude behavior and bad attitude. So the parents from the teammates thought that it was our fault, but like we didn't really mean anything or to do anything. And yeah, and then all the parents went with my dad, and they started talking, and while they were talking, like me and my teammates were just like, we just went back to like, we got our gloves and balls, and we were playing catch. So yeah, we're just trying to like practice still, even though they weren't there. And my dad knows like what to do like for practice, so we were just gonna have my dad do the practice. But then like after like 30 minutes of just like playing catch and like doing stretches and like running, like we're just sitting there because like there's nothing for us to do. We don't have any equipment to like do any drills or like anything. Like there's nobody telling us like what drills to do or like anything, because we didn't have anything. All we had was our gloves and like 2 balls. So like we couldn't really do a lot of stuff. And then eventually after that, we walked up to like where you can get food, and we saw the coach there. And there's like a owner for like the league. I'm not gonna say like any names of it, but like there's like an owner for the league, and it's like in a room. So like the parents, they all meet in a room, and they're talking to the owner, and they're telling him what happened. Well, like me and the other teammates were like next to the room, but like there's like stairs. There's stairs that go up to the room. So we were like down by the stairs, and there was a game going on. So we were just like watching the game and like talking about like what happened.
No, you just said you had a bad day today.
Yes, and
then she was like, you know what?
She just
And then yeah, the parents came down, and then basic, what the heck? And then of like the place, the league, the fields, and they're telling what happened. So yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen with that because it was only yesterday, so we don't know if like they did anything about it or anything. But after they came down, my dad got like a text from the coach, and they were like just saying, I don't know, I have the message actually, but I don't know if I want to put it on the screen. I feel like I don't want to like put like business out there, even though I'm like telling you guys it. I don't know, like guys, frick. Please don't get me in trouble for doing this, guys. Please don't. But yeah, after that was really chill. We just went to Starbucks, and then later that night, I found out that the team was like disbanded, kind of. It's kind of like not disqualified, but like my team was like just over, like kind of like disbanded. We got I don't know. You guys know like a K-pop group or like a band, like they get rid of it and they call it like disband. It's kind of like my team. We got disbanded or something. I don't know how to explain it, but like basically my team's over now because over a misunderstanding of saying that we're tired. So now I don't have no team. I don't have no games. I don't have no practices. It's just over. But thank you for listening. Don't get me in trouble, please. Please don't get me in trouble. Bye. Okay, I need to stop, bro.